This video will cover the questions part 1 regarding the topic of separation of variables. Question 1. The first problem we are going to solve looks simple enough, but it's not easy. It's time to check your skills. Times dx on each side. Then dx is cancelled. dy equals y over x times dx times 1 over y on each side. Then 1 over y dy equals y is cancelled. Then 1 over x dx. Integrate both sides. Then ln absolute value of y equals ln absolute value of x plus c. Let's think of this part as 1. If ln y equals a, then means log e of y equals a. Then we can rewrite as y equals e to the power of a. Then back to the original. ln absolute value of y is log e of absolute value of y equals a part ln absolute value of x plus c. Then we can rewrite as absolute value of y equals e to the power of a part ln absolute value of x plus c. Use the formula x to the power of m plus n equals x to the power of m times x to the power of n. So e to the power of m plus n equals e to the power of m times e to the power of n. Then this part, absolute value of y equals, this is plus, then e to the power of ln absolute value of x times e to the power of c. Then this part, e to the power of ln absolute value of x, we can change either end. So absolute value of x to the power of ln e, that means absolute value of x to the power of ln e means 1, then absolute value of x. Then absolute value of y equals, this part is absolute value of x times e to the power of c. Think about this one. Absolute value of y equals absolute value of x. For example, absolute value of 3 equals absolute value of 3. Absolute value of minus 3 equals absolute value of 3. Absolute value of 3 equals absolute value of minus 3. And the last, absolute value of minus 3 equals absolute value of minus 3. Then this part, we can rewrite as y equals plus minus x. Then back to the original, y equals plus minus x times e to the power of c. Then y equals plus minus e to the power of c times x, where plus minus e to the power of c is k. Then this one, y equals k x. This is the general solution. Question 2, we can rewrite as square root of 1 minus 4x squared times y prime, which is dy dx equals x, then times 1 over square root of 1 minus 4x squared on each side, then cancelled, dy dx equals this one, x over square root of 1 minus 4x squared, then times dx on each side, then cancelled, dy equals x over square root of 1 minus 4x squared dx. Then integrate both sides. Y equals this part, use substitution. Let u equal 1 minus 4x squared, then derive on each side, du equals minus 8x dx, then divide by minus 8 on each side, minus 1 over 8 du equals x dx. Then integral 1 over square root of u, then x dx is minus 1 over 8 du, then y equals minus 1 over 8 integral of, make the power form, u to the power of minus 1 over 2 du. Then y equals minus 1 over 8. Then use the power rule. The integral of x to the power of n dx equals x to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c. Then back to the original. U to the power of minus 1 over 2 plus 1 over minus 1 over 2 plus 1 plus c. Then y equals minus 1 over 8 u to the power of 1 over 2 over 1 over 2 plus c. Then y equals minus 1 over 8. Then this one, 1 over 1 over 2 equals 1 divided by 1 over 2. That means 1 times upside down 2 over 1, which is 2. Then u to the power of 1 over 2 means square root of u plus c. Then y equals this part, 2 times 1, 2 times 4, minus 1 over 4, square root of u means 1 minus 4x squared plus c. This is the general solution. This is the last one. dy dx equals, move to the right, minus e to the power of x plus y. Then use the formula, x to the power of m plus n equals x to the power of m times x to the power of n. Then dy dx equals minus e to the power of x times e to the power of y. Divide by e to the power of y on each side. This one, 1 over e to the power of y. Then dy dx equals cancelled, minus e to the power of x. Then times dx on each side. Then dx is cancelled. This one make into the power form, e to the power of minus y dy equals minus e to the power of x dx. Then integrate both sides. Then this one, use substitution. Let u equal minus y. Then derive on each side. du equals minus dy. Then minus du equals dy. Then back to the original. Integral of e to the power of minus y. That means u. Then dy means minus du equals the same, minus integral of e to the power of x dx. Then times minus 1 on each side. So left one is e to the power of u equals e to the power of x plus c. But u was minus y. Then e to the power of x plus c. Then make into the fraction form. The left side is 1 over e to the power of y equals e to the power of x plus c over 1. Then upside down. So left side is e to the power of y equals, the right side is 1 over e to the power of x plus c. If e to the power of y equals a, then convert into the logarithmic form. Then y equals log e of a. Then back to the original. This is the a part. Then y equals log e of a part, 1 over e to the power of x plus c. Then y equals, this part means ln. Then this part, e to the power of x plus c to the power of minus 1. then minus 1 can down, then minus ln e to the power of x plus c. This is the general solution. I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment below. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more.